There are 4 big issues as I see it with facelifts. Scars, the downtime, the cost is exceeding 6 figures, and just looking done. And a lot of people want sort of a natural look. Let's start with the first. Scars. Every time that I remove skin and I access the deeper structures of the face, no matter what I do afterwards, a scar will result. There's no escaping it. But they're often hidden a lot better than you think. The art of plastic surgery is A, knowing where to place a scar, and B, doing everything that we can to prevent an ugly scar, like tension-free repair and load sharing. We work very hard to make them as inconspicuous as possible, and that's an important point because they don't look that bad when we're done. So downtime is another important factor. There's nothing I want to do more than a facelift, but I cannot take 2 months off of work. I think a lot of people think that you have to avoid the public for like a month or 2 after any facial plastic surgery, let alone a facelift. And it's true. It's always going to be longer than injectables and threads and even laser peels. But the results do last years. And more importantly, in some cases, people start to look really good at 2 to 3 weeks. And typically we say at 4 to 6 weeks, you can kind of go out and most people won't notice that you've had a facelift. Older patients with maybe thinner skin will bruise for a little bit longer, but the results tend to pipe down very quickly around 3 to 4 weeks. And you can definitely go to your 3rd favorite restaurant at 3 weeks with a little bit of cover up. The 3rd big issue that people have is the cost of a facelift. Yeah, I mean, I am hearing that facelift prices are skyrocketing in cities like Los Angeles and New York City. Facelifts have easily surpassed the 6-figure barrier. And I also don't think that cost necessarily is associated with the final outcome. I think if you spend more on a facelift, you're not necessarily going to get a better result. Yes, this is an investment, but it's one that replaces a decade or more of quick fixes. And if you were to do a true analysis of the financial investment of fillers and threads, then the facelift and ongoing maintenance with fillers really starts to balance. And facelifts should not cost more than 6 figures. The next thing is looking done. A lot of my patients here in Orange County want to look naturally beautiful and not made. That made look is a little bit old-fashioned. If you look pulled, it's not really the surgery's fault. It's the surgeon that you choose. And so I would encourage you as my audience to carefully evaluate the results. And if you feel that one surgeon's results are too natural for you, then maybe you can find somebody else. So if there's these big 4 issues, scars, downtime, cost, and looking overdone, I think the real answer to this is no filler, no thread, no device can truly achieve what a facelift achieves. When a facelift is done right, it's not about pulling things tight. It's about restoring the face that you recognize. So maybe the real problem with facelifts is not knowing if you're finally ready for one.